Today, we're going to Tybee Island, trying out the 3 top pizza spots according to Yelp. First, we're gonna start with Pizza on Wheels, then we're going to Lighthouse, and finally, we're gonna finish with Huc-A-Poos. We're gonna see how these 3 pizza spots measure up to Tony's flip-flops. Let's find out. All right, so Tony, what do you think about this spot? When you're talking about location-wise?
Location, we are here. We are right when you first get into Tybee Island, and it's right when you first come in, man. There's no surprises about it. Location-wise, you also got the brewery right next door, which I didn't even know existed until just now.
Yeah, we just learned about it.
Low frills places, that's what it says online on Yelp. It says it's no frills, but they make a solid pie, so I'm really looking forward to trying it.
Well, that's what we expected. So I didn't expect anything, but we're gonna actually get the pie here, and then we're gonna go up to the beach to go eat it and try it out. So super excited about that.
It's gonna be good.
It's gonna be good. So yeah, we'll see what's up. I mean, the place is clean. It's not dirty.
Yeah, it's not clean. It's not dirty. And right now, because we're still out of season, before it gets crazy at regular time, it's only takeout right now.
And my nipples are hard because it's cold.
Yeah.
So let me ask you something, Tony. When you're looking for a good pizza, what are the criteria?
Similar to the SSC here, I'm not gonna mess up an acronym again for another time.
Okay.
But what I am gonna say, it has 3 categories, just like Goldilocks and the 3 Bears. It needs to be balanced throughout all categories.
Got
it.
it.
So first is your base of your crust. It needs to be cooked but not overcooked. Can't be like cardboard. Then you have your sauce, which is important because the thing about sauce is that tomatoes are very acidic.
Right.
And a lot of people, what they do is they'll put sugar in their tomato sauce to offset the acidity.
Yep.
The problem is you don't want to be eating a candied sauce. It ain't ketchup, right?
Of course. Yeah.
And the final is the cheese. The cheese needs to be there, melted, not overly melted where you're getting pockets of melted cheese dough where it just looks brown and beat up and destroyed. But it also needs to have a good balance of flavor and a good balance of salt.
All right, so we went to Pizza on Wheels, which location was, we knew, right, that it wasn't gonna be
a stat, and that's what it says. No frills, but they make good pies. According to Amy C on Yelp, because people forget the series is based off of Yelp.
Yeah.
She said your reviews. She said it's a solid pie throughout. Got a little cheese on that one. Get a little look. All right, crust is a little floppy, but there is a good cook on the bottom of it, right?
Okay.
I don't know if it's because it's sitting in this beautiful this beautiful April wind had something to do with cooling it off. But let's give it a shot.
All right, let's see what you got.
It's a good slice.
Yeah? Okay, well tell me about it. What do you think about the crust?
Crust is a little undercooked for my liking.
Okay.
Good cook on the crust in the aspect of it's got good color on the bottom of it, but it's a little bit floppy.
Okay.
Sauce is not overly sweet, it's well balanced. And the cheese is salty enough to offset everything going on. On Tony's flip-flop scale, I'm giving this a 3.
Solid 3.
I would not be mad if someone came over after a long beach day and dropped a couple of pies on the table and gave me one of these slices. About to walk into Lighthouse Pizza. Let me tell you, what an ambiance, what a spot here. Imagine walking off, finishing a hot day at the beach, and all of a sudden you come right down on the main strip here in Tybee on a one-way street and get yourself a good slice. Who knows, and who would have thought, but it's right here. Take a look.
Start out with the Lighthouse Pizza. Now, let me ask you, what did you think about Lighthouse's ambiance?
Lighthouse's location was spectacular. I don't know the name of the street. It starts with a T.
Tabriza.
Right on Tabriza, straight down the one-way when you first come on that. You talk about being steps away from the beach. It is literally steps away from the beach.
All right, we're gonna try this pizza. Let me see. So, I'm not really impressed right now. What are you thinking?
First look, not great.
Red Baron's like?
Red, I would actually give them a little bit more credit. I give them like a, what's the one?
DiGiorno's?
No, Celeste Pizza for 1.
Okay. All right. Well, that's just a look. Remember last time we did look, and the looks were deceiving. So let's see what's going on here. All right.
Okay.
Man. I mean, give me the rating on this one. What do you think about the crust, sauce and the cheese.
Crust is again a little undercooked for my liking. Not a lot of color on the backside. A little bit spongy. Sauce is super mild, not a ton of flavor coming out of it, and the cheese is definitely cooked more closer to the well side than it is the meat. If we're talking about like a steak, more well compared to like a medium rare or a medium.
Right.
All in all, let's get one more bite just to double make sure it's okay.
I like the sauce better than pizza on wheels, to be honest with you. Actually, I like the crust too. You're not here to see my rating, you're here to see his rating. So
If we're giving it a Tony's 5 flip-flops, I gotta be harsh, but I gotta be real. It's a 2. And this is a top ranked. Yeah, it's a top ranked Yelp spot here in Tybee. You gotta remember that.
Right.
But this is
Do you know what I think is
subpar.
going? You know what I'm learning
What?
about us is that I'm sweet.
And
You do
I don't
not.
like sweet
You like
stuff.
balanced, right?
I like balance. Well, if we're talking, it's
And I understand that. I understand what you're saying.
and again, this is with the sliding scale here. Let's not be too harsh unless you're too rude.
I mean, you couldn't be much more harsh. So you gotta.
I mean, if I gave it a 0 star, that would be the real thing. It's
What?
not. Yeah, it's
Wow.
It's not my favorite. Not that they don't put a hard effort days of good work in. It's just not my preferred slice if I'm getting a slice.
I understand that. I'm not.
And I didn't accidentally wake up this big one day. Oh my God, how did I get here?
And wrapping things up at Huc-A-Poos, Tybee's go-to spot for laid-back vibes and serious pizza. So let's break out the Huc-A-Poos one once again. The location was super busy. The wind is super heavy right now. But we are trying this Huc-A-Poos one here so that we can actually get a good review for you guys. So, all right, here we
Perfect.
go.
So
All
let's
right,
get a little
so
bit
once
of-
again, Tony likes balance.
Hold on. This one yeah, this is the one.
This is the one already?
This is, no, this is, cheers. All right, it's got great color to it, good cook.
Wow. Is that garlic? Mm-hmm. There's a little bit of garlic flavor in here.
Boy,
Okay.
that's a good slice.
All right, so let me ask you.
That's a good coastal Georgia slice right there.
Explain to me
All right.
the crust, the sauce,
You got
and the cheese.
you got a really good fold coming off of it. By the way, ginormous. Let's just take a look.
Dude,
This is like it's not without having my stuff fly away. This is a good size
You know what happened?
slice.
this is as big as the other pizzas we bought.
Yeah, this is the
This
same.
one slice
Is as big as both sides.
all the buys we have bought.
It's the crust again could be cooked a little bit more. I'm a big fan. Pat's crust is way better than the crust that I have on there. That's more what I'm looking for. But sauce super balanced, a little bit sweet, but it's got a nice garlic flavor coming through there.
Garlic is really
Got
good.
nice garlic flavor to it, and the cheese is a really good blended cheese with a really good bite to it. It's got a lot of flavor.
All right, so if we're rating against coastal Georgia pizza, where are we at?
Well, let me say this. Excuse me. Well, it told me not to speak with my mouth, and I just did. I'm sorry. Let me say this.
Okay.
They are #1 Yelp rated restaurant for pizza on Tybee Island. And I can understand why I'm giving it a 5-star for 505. That is a 5 flip-flop rating right there. That is what you want out of a slice. Especially, we talk about going back all day. The whole theme has been coming off the beach. You're
Yeah.
exiting Tybee Island. You're hungry. You're tired.
I can't even, to be honest with you, the other two don't even hold up.
No, this
It's
is
not even close.
If we say the term "hold a candle to," this is the candle that needs to be held to. It
Yeah,
is
like,
a
wow.
really good slice.
Now I know why they're busy till 2 o'clock in the morning on a Wednesday.
Man,
Wow. Right? Good. Right? So, okay. All right. So we did sliding scale. So I'm just curious. I'm curious. So let's just indulge me a little bit.
If this was a regular New York slice,
If we're talking against New York, would this be a 3 if I had to guess?
probably
3?
probably
The
about
3
that.
in New York, and here in Georgia,
is a 5 for flip-flops.
it's really good.
Yeah, it's no, it's a really good slice, and you understand why they have, if I'm not mistaken, it's somewhere up north of 900 reviews or something wild like that on Yelp. But it was his #1 recommendation. It's a top ranked on Yelp. You'll understand why. It's a fantastic, one of the best ambiance we've seen out of all the spots.
Dude,
so we're
like Hardy, like if I had to, okay, so if I had to pick the #1 ambiance spot, the spot is definitely Huc-A-Poos. There's hands down, they got games, they got cornhole, ring toss. Everybody there's really friendly. You can bring your dog, they have shops, they have ceramic shops, surf shops, they had all kinds of stuff going on right there. Just shops for shops, like you can shop inside of a shop, like it was pretty incredible. I like the ambiance there. Obviously, Tony loves pizza.
Fantastic. I cannot wait to go back on a beach day. That's how much I'm looking forward to.
Oh yeah, that'd be great. 3 bites, 1 island. Tony's gonna tell us which pizza takes the top spot.
With 5 flip-flops, it was Huc-A-Poos. Really good slice, solid all the way through. Ginormous size slice is an added bonus to it. Great flavor, good cheese, solid crust, fantastic sauce.
It wasn't even close.
No, it was, unfortunately, sometimes there's a clear-cut winner. And this one with 5 flip-flops dominated the competition.
Oh,
really
definitely.
happy we went.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And the place, like the spot is super cool.
Yeah.
They got dollar bills all over the place.
Oh,
A kooky bunch of people out there bringing their dogs and all that stuff. So as far as location goes, definitely #1 too. So I would tell you what, man, I really appreciate you coming along with this journey, man. And dang, it was awesome. So that's it for this episode of Savannah's Nooks and Crannies.
We find the good stuff, one bite at a time.
Don't miss the next episode where we're going over the best deli sandwiches in Savannah. Also, if you like the content, please like, share, subscribe, share this with your foodie friends out there that love to go find great deals and great pizza, great sandwiches in the next one. And tell us down below if you think Tony's an idiot for his rating or if you like it. I don't know.
Who knows? I could be wrong.
So stay curious.
And stay hungry.